Guys, it's 1:30 a.m. getting ready to sleep, still working. It's crazy busy. We just went for a few loans and consultation, and questions keep on coming all the time, which we are happy about. Just wanted to tell you about another consultation that we had today. A client of ours in Miami, Yaron, foreign national. So basically, he consulted with us. He purchased a property that worth about $700,000 with subject to. So he's the one paying the mortgage for the seller, and he's looking to do a refinance. So basically, the problem with that he doesn't own the property. So we needed to figure out how can we do a refinance for a property that basically he doesn't hold. So he suggested that he would just transfer the LLC to his name. The only thing is that the lender will want to see a seasoning period, and he will want to see a transaction. So how will he transfer it for $1? The lender will want to see the transaction and how much he paid to approve the ownership. So basically what I suggested to him, first of all, is I sent him to our title company in Florida to double check, to make sure that changing the name in the LLC and operating agreement will be enough for them to approve his ownership. But other than that, I suggested for him to do the transfer now and let it sit for 6 months, because after 6 months, that's the seasoning period. He can first of all get the actual market value, but then basically it's not going to be by loan to cost. It's going to be by loan to value, by the market value. So they're going to be an appraisal, and the appraisal going to decide how much the property worth. They're going to see that he owned it more than 6 months, and he will be able to show his ownership and basically get a refinance, because this is what he wanted to do, to get a refinance based on the market value. But if you're going to do it now, even if the lender will approve that transfer, the lender gonna check and see, all right, how long do you hold this property? A week? Something like that. Okay, how much you paid for that? If it's less than 6 months, most lenders gonna do the loan based on the loan to cost. Now, what is the cost? He didn't pay anything, or you paid $1 for the transaction. So that's exactly the problem. So by the end of the day, he said, right, you know what? Maybe now with Trump being elected, probably the minute Trump gonna step into office, all of the rates gonna drop. So we said, all right, you know what? It's all for the good. Transfer the ownership now. The owner agrees for that. I guess they have very good relationship to trust on that. Transfer the ownership now, and basically he's going to do a refinance and going to buy out, because he's now paying for the mortgage as a subject to. He's going to buy out the current owner with the money that he's getting out, basically. So, and as well, I always send, to professional, to attorneys, CPAs, title companies, to double check everything that got to do with the ownership, because by the end of the day, we don't want to be in a situation that we're doing all of that and then the title doesn't approve the ownership. So this is something you can check right now. Okay, if just transferring the LLC, the operating agreement, if that title, because it changes per title, one title approves, one title not. It just like remote notary. It can change by state, it can change by lender, it can change by title. There's so many regulations that each title and lender takes for themselves. All right, guys, so preparing to bed. I just wanted to give you like another update from today, and come to Nadlan. It's gonna be just fine.